Hey guys, and welcome to WordsAtScale. So today I want to touch upon a very important topic, and the topic is how to recover from a Google's spam update. As you know, I've been hit myself, just the same as pretty much every AI SEO YouTuber out there. And I'll show you my current stats in a minute, but first I want to announce a couple of things. So first, this hopefully will be a beginning of a new series dedicated to how recover lost websites or the websites that got hit hard with alternative methods. And if you like the idea, give me a like, and I will be sure to record the first episode in the coming days. But secondly, I just wanted to step back and give you my honest opinion about why this Google spam update happened and who got hit and what does it mean for the SEO community. So basically, you have three scenarios. You have people who got stable traffic or even an increase in traffic as a result of the recent spam update. You got people like me, for example, who got declining traffic, and you also have a lot of people who lost their traffic. And some of my sites have lost all the traffic completely, which I will show in a minute once again. So this was designed as an interactive quiz of sorts. So I think there are 5 main reasons why you may see stable or growing traffic. Well, first of all, you got lucky, and I still hear some comments and discussions around some of the beginner websites that did get hit or were ignored by Google altogether. And if you're lucky, I'm glad for you. Just prepare for the next spam update. Hopefully you get through that as well. Me, myself, with the trickminnow.ai, I got over every single Google update so far, and Google spam update was the one that hit me the most, but still, I still retained a good chunk of my traffic. Next, if you're seeing stable traffic, you're an SEO genius, or you are a large publisher who was able to build domain authority and backlinks. And the next category that did not get hit as hard is the e-com websites, and there are some YouTubers that tell that they didn't get hit, hence their methods are working, but they are not 100% honest, I think, in saying that their websites are e-com websites. So Google, by hitting that website with the update, will be effectively shutting down the business. So many of the e-com websites who have blogs were spared, so to speak, even though those articles were 100% AI generated. Then you have people with unique niches, and I still think that niche selection is extremely important. I have a whole course on niche selection. And think of it this way. Google has to show something. So if you are the only authority or the most authoritative website on your tiny teeny, or not so tiny teeny but unique niche, Google doesn't have a choice but to show your content. So pick your niches wisely. And if you're one of the lucky ones who are an authority in your niche, you are more than likely got spared as well. Then you have local/foreign/programmatic SEO websites who apparently survived this update as well. I attribute tools-based websites to the same category. So local, foreign, programmatic tools, those are the websites that did not get hit as hard. And this is a good indication of how to future-proof yourself. So if you want to grow with SEO, you might as well think towards doing more local SEO, more foreign SEO, more programmatic websites, or tools-based websites. Now, there is a category with declining traffic. Sadly, I'm one of these guys. So there are a few things that you can do. You can start writing human content, and this is a tweet that got many people talking. So this is a tweet by Nathan Gotch. I'll just read it out. I have anecdotal evidence that Google's algorithm can detect some AI-generated SEO content from LLMs. Here is an example. Here is a graph. So this is a start of the Google update. Then these are ramifications, basically the site being hit, that resulted in lots of pages being de-indexed. And this is around this time, they were substituting AI-written content to 100% human content. And apparently, in just a week's time, they got all the rankings back. So we've been testing replacing AI content with human-written content across different industries and campaigns. Thus far, it has had about 90% success rate. As far as rankings gains, these are single variable tests on pages that have 100% AI content. All we did was replace it with human-written content. And in the thread I saw it in, and that was a SEOwriter Facebook group, I think, there were a lot of comments and replies that this proves nothing, that there are some 100% AI sites that did not get hit. On the other hand, there are a lot of human-written websites that got hit, and maybe all this human rewriting did was make the content that was initially spammy and unhelpful more helpful and focused on the search intent. So this kind of proves nothing, but I still think this is an interesting thought and an interesting experiment to have. Of course, this is a very expensive experiment to have because human writers cost a lot more, and then you need to be 100% sure that they are actually writing manually without the usage of any of the LLMs. And this is next to impossible to do, even with Originality 3.0 that thinks everything is AI content. So you could start rewriting some of your content as an experiment, maybe just 5 posts at a time, and see if you get the rankings back. Then you would need, and this ties back to the human content thingy, you can use LLMs, sure, but make sure that your content is helpful. And I have a whole fresh brand new course on creating helpful content. And of course you can add backlinks. And backlinks always help. If they're not spammy, if they are the result of hero outreach, guest posts, even some quality PBNs, you are safeguarding your website from massive traffic losses. Then, for the lost traffic group, you can just start a new website. You can rewrite all the content like here. I wouldn't buy any backlinks if you've lost all of the traffic, and I wouldn't probably try to replace all of your content with human-written content because of the budget constraints, but you could actually try and audit your content and make it more helpful and see if that helps. And of course, you can get an alternative sources of traffic that is not Google. And in this series, at least for the following couple of episodes, I will be focusing on alternative sources of traffic. Before I do, this is my main website, trickmenot.ai. I was averaging, it was always like very up and down, but I would say I was getting between 700 and 1200 clicks every day, averaging probably 1000 clicks. And now I'm down, this is where the update happened, and now I'm down to around 400 clicks per day. This has stabilized, and I don't expect any more dips, at least not in the coming month. So I was able to retain around 50%, 40 to 50% of my initial traffic. And of course, my domain rating must have helped. Right now it's around 35, 34 DA. And the fact that I've been diversifying my traffic from day one, I have my newsletter, I have a suite of tools that are available on the website. I have this channel, of course, and I have just launched a AI detection dedicated channel called trickmenot.ai, which will be in the support of the main website. So I'm doing everything so this improves and I get back to the 1000 clicks per day and even further beyond. Now, for the alternative traffic, I'm actually looking at Pinterest and YouTube Shorts because I want to make this as easy and as automated as possible. And this will not work for any niche in any website. I just want to get in and get out. If this doesn't work, at least I will not have spent thousands of dollars and hours of my time on end. Right now, I'm looking at a couple of tools. So for Pinterest, this is Pin Generator. I've played around with Pin Generator for my trickmenot.ai website. I knew coming into Pinterest that this is probably the worst category to test with Pinterest because Pinterest and AI detection really don't go well together. Having said that, I've already gotten 235 monthly views, which is not a lot for 99 pins, but at least this is some traffic that I did not have before. And for those of you who are saying that the pins are ugly, I disagree. These are not the prettiest of pins, but if you choose the templates that you like and you edit them one by one, maybe a couple of clicks spent on each, these are looking pretty good. To me, at least, for my niche. If it was something like home design or fashion or recipes, my opinion would have been different, but for my niche, it's okay. And for the YouTube Shorts, I am looking at ShortX. The pricing is quite steep, and for $15 you get 5 YouTube Shorts. And I want to test this out with 1 short per day. So this would put me between 60 and 120 per month just for YouTube Shorts. But again, this does everything for you. The audio, the captions, the graphics, the animation, and a much cheaper alternative is this one here, nvidia.ai, which used to be a GPT plugin, but I don't really like the look of the shorts, so I'll probably go with ShortX just to see what happens. Now, I have a couple of websites in mind to test these two on, and they both got hit. So the first website is called Signs and Clues, and it's actually, I wouldn't say it's recovering, but it never took off. Let's just say that. So it did not get hit in the conventional sense. So let me go back 6 months. Oh no, it did. It was hit, but it was never huge. Like I would be getting 1 to 3 clicks per day, and I'm still getting almost no clicks. So this is a perfect website to test this on. And Signs and Clues, I pivoted it a while back, and now it's about the spiritual meaning of specific names like Lorraine, Gail, Barry, and I think this is perfect for YouTube Shorts. And I have around 150 of these. If I make one short based on one name and link it back to the post, I think that's gonna have some effect. But again, this is just my hunch. Let's see what happens. So this is website number 1. And website number 2 that got hit is called asianbeards.com. So it started getting some traction, but then it was obliterated, no clicks here. And I really like this website as an idea. So this is about beards, but for Asian people, and Asian people cannot grow proper beards, so this could be interesting. And the other reason is that if I go to generate pins and I try these Asian beards websites, then the pins themselves don't look that bad actually. So these things here are an easy fix. I think that this can really work for Pinterest. So the images are from seowriting.ai, and the images are pretty good. And this leads me to believe that this actually might work for Pinterest. But again, this is just my idea, my hunch. I don't want to spend a lot of time on Pinterest. This is an entirely new skill for me. So right now for Pinterest, I will be testing out asianbeards.com, and for YouTube Shorts, Signs and Clues. And I'll shoot an inaugural video explaining how I've set everything up. And from then on, we'll just look at the progress week by week, and I'll troubleshoot along the way. So if you like the idea, write me a comment down below, because I need to know if this is something that interests you. And also go check out Helpful Content Mastery. It's extremely inexpensive. You get a huge discount on my other Niche Hunter course. You get 4 ChatGPT GPTs for free and a lifetime access to all the future updates. Hope this video was helpful. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.